This is the girl you can trust, Tara, and I am. Wait a minute, let me see. What's up, y'all? This is the girl you can trust, Tara, and I am here with a live reading on the collective. Listen, I am picking you all up in the spirit. Listen, many of you guys are visionaries. You guys are trendsetters. And you are learning how to deal with the old toxic trauma, the old toxic thoughts. Many of you guys are recognizing, like, hey, wait a minute, something is going on here. Many of you guys have had an interruption and you are coming out of this breaking down of, the final chapter, the dead end connections. You guys are coming out of it, this backstabbing type of like energy, and you all are changing the outcome. Y'all are changing the narrative. Many of you guys are getting ready to, you guys are manifesting world travel, okay? Collective. Y'all are saying goodbye to these old toxic programs. Y'all are saying goodbye, and you are learning to live in the sweet now and now. Baby, you say you got that sweet now and now. Like you want the sweet now and now, collective. Many of you guys are learning how to heal this wounded, toxic, masculine energy. So many of us have learned that we have been in this masculine energy, and a lot of it was wounded, and we're having to heal it. And so many of you guys are really tuning in and learning about, the energetic, chambers within your soul, and learning how to just, tune into your heart. You're healing your heart. You're tuning in and really getting a greater understanding about the four elements, the world, the earth, matter. You're learning more about music. You're getting more grounded. You're getting more discipline. You're getting, you're getting a greater inner awareness about, those old beliefs about lack and limitations, and you're stepping into a next level where you're having an upgrade in your mental nervous system. You're having upgrades in your mental nervous system. You're having upgrades in your mental nervous system. You're having upgrades in your central nervous system. You're having upgrades in your central nervous system. You're having upgrades in your breathing, in your respiratory area. You're having, upgrades in your lumbar area, your spine area, in your throat area, in your liver, in your gallbladder, in your digestive system, in your lymph nodes, in your heart area, in the area of circulation. Many of you guys are tuning in, collective. I see you. Some of you guys are editors. Some of you guys are military. Many of you guys are recognizing that it's time to tend to yourself. No more of this, because many of you guys are coming out of disconnected families, but you're getting a new picture. You're getting a new picture. The number 8 is significant here. The number 8 is significant here, collective. Many of us are really tuning in to how this woundedness was showing us how we connect in our connections. It was showing us how we connect in relationships. I just want to say, I applaud the younger people as well, because y'all really, what I love about the newer generation, you guys are really like in tune more so with yourselves. You're comfortable in your own skin. I believe the generation that I came from, we were more worried about the outer appearance and the way things look. And I feel like, you guys are really tuning in to this freedom. I wanted to talk about, just the air and your breathing. And I wanted to say, make sure that you guys are tuning in to your breathing, because I could feel like some of you guys have been having some interesting challenges in the respiratory area, but I just decree divine healing to your respiratory area, because it is coming. Listen, the Holy Spirit, the Spirit of God within you is coming with payday. Spirit say it's time for reimbursement. It's time for upgrades. It's time for reimbursements. It's time for these manifestations to be yielded into your energy. I want to say, many of you guys are learning to surrender and release all these different programs that was on this lack and limitations, programming, this toxic connection programming. You guys are getting to the deeply rooted issues within the self, with those things that you had attachments with, because the devil card continuously will keep showing up. And so many of us are realizing, all of us, we've been programmed, and we've been programmed with addictions that are showing up on so many levels in so many ways. You could be addicted to your phone, you could be addicted to food, you could be addicted to just doing things a certain way. And many of us are coming in tune with the fact that we haven't been on our own real programming, and we're tuning in. I saw like lightning and thunder earlier when I was meditating and preparing for the reading. Listen, many of you guys are so learning to balance the yin and the yang energy, and you're coming into this awareness. You're no longer unconscious to the toxic programming that you've been on, collective. You're no longer allowing the programming to keep you stuck in these old these old lifestyles. Many of you guys are stepping out, and you're tuning into communicating with the self, the God in you. And it's coming, baby, with some travel. What did I do with it? The world card showed up when I was meditating on the energies. It's coming with achievement. It's coming with success, guys. Many of you guys are really moving into this balanced energy within yourself, and you're healing this wounded toxic energy. You're no longer sticking around in connections that came with guilt and shame. You're no longer holding on to the guilt and shame within yourself. You're embracing a lot of the things that you recognize that wasn't really the truth about you. Okay, collective. So I just want to say shouts out and kudos to you. Kudos to you, collective, because y'all are doing the damn thing, okay? Y'all are doing y'all thing. 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 You hear me? And some of you guys are manifesting divine connections. Divine connections. Many of you guys have been in connections where you never even you've been married and you never even received a wedding ring. Many of you guys are manifesting, connections where it's equal give and take. You know what I'm saying? You coming in the connection where he's nurturing to you, you're nurturing to him. Many of you guys need to listen to that song. This is For the Lover in You by Shalimar. Listen. He's coming with the ring. Many of you guys, we got to go back to listen to a lot of the old music, because it was all about love. And they're telling us how to manifest these things. They're telling us like, it got to be real. You got to feel it. You got to think it. You got to know it. And so, listen, there's this love that you guys are manifesting within yourselves, and because you're vibrating so high because of all of the hell that you come through, because many of you guys have come through some Ten of Swords, divorce, dead end connections, a lot of cheating, a lot of backstabbing and friendships, really not knowing how to trust not even yourself or anybody around you. But you started recognizing that some of this programming was creating more of the backstabbing, more of the breakdown in connections. And so now you guys are manifesting these, you know, because it showed up in the reverse, like you're making a comeback, you're moving on, you're repairing something. I'm telling you, and so many of you guys are getting ready to travel. Y'all about to get some passport stamps, you know, and y'all about to, you know, as Beyonce say, love on top. Y'all about to experience love on another level. You guys are about to experience love on another level because you're learning about the toxic programming that you had in regards to the love for yourself, and how now you're like getting a new picture. So for those of you guys who've been thinking about how you treat yourself and how you love yourself, I want you to write a letter to how you want to love yourself better, how you want to treat yourself better, how you want to be more in tune with how you think of yourself, and a lot of the things that you may be saying to yourself unawareingly. But I want you to write a letter to just how you are showing up for yourself, because as you begin to do these things, you're going to begin to exude it in your outer connections, okay? So shouts out to you. You guys, this channel is about helping the collective return back to the self, the God in you, the God in you, the God in you, the God in you collective. So many of you guys are manifesting someone that wants the lover in you, because they see how your love just, it shines. It shines through. It's rich. It's royal. Because you know, we know in this season, we don't just wish, we don't wish for nothing. We know. We don't wish for nothing. We know. We don't wish for nothing, collective. We know. We don't just dream about it. We state what we are manifesting, because we've already been in the dream state. So we're stepping into no longer hoping, but we've accepted everything that we're manifesting, okay? We're accepting everything that we're manifesting. We're beyond just, you know, praying and asking. We are now in the place of accepting what we've been praying for in our lives, okay? Listen, collective. We do not expect something is going to happen. We know that it has happened. We believe that it has already happened, collective. We don't expect something to happen. We know that it has already happened. Anything that's happened in your life, you have to come into the knowing of it being in your energy now. So we're releasing control. We're releasing limitation. We're recognizing the judge, the victim, and the critic within ourselves. And we're not allowing the critic to rule us anymore. 1313 is on the timer. So I repeat after me, collective. Listen, when you are ready to say this, come back to this video and say, listen, I surrender and release at the deepest root. I surrender and release at the deepest root and cause all attachments, collective, to and consciousness of historical, generational, and ancestral patterns of belief and behaviors that support and hold in place. I mean, and right after you say this, you want to write it with whether it's poverty, whether it's a poverty consciousness, whether it is a, you know, just being very defensive and connecting with people that are not in alignment with you. You want to think of all the things that are no longer serving you, and you want to come back to surrendering to your, whatever those things that are deeply rooted in you, collective. That's what you want to do, because you're in the season of healing toxic thoughts in this season. So shouts out to you, because you in your payday like season. Big things are happening in your energy. Big things are manifesting in your energy. You're in this Queen of Pentacles. You're tending to yourself, collective. You're no longer allowing the perfectionist in you to keep you stuck. So we're gonna do a spread because many of you guys are really thinking about who are you and what is it that you want, and you're really checking out connections that come with strings attached. So those were my personal downloaded messages before I get into shuffling the cards. You know, I was meditating on the energies. There was some things, but I had shuffled the cards, and I shuffled the cards, but I cleansed them as well. I had some white sage, which is good for anxiety, for you know, for those of us who may be experiencing any type of menopausal issues, but it cleanses the space. Again, many of you guys are changing the outcome. You're changing the outcome. Why? Because you are a visionary. You are a trendsetter. And so you are visualizing the outcome that you want in your life. All right. Four of Wands energy. The Emperor came out first, but he came out in reverse. The Emperor came out in reverse. So some of you guys could be dealing with, you know, a Emperor that could be a bit controlling, very aggressive, or you could be addressing your own energy that's very excessive and controlling. But if the shoe fits, wear it. Wear it, collective. Breathe through it. You know, somebody in this Emperor-like energy want to celebrate though. Somebody in this Emperor-like energy want to return. They wanna have a home going with you. Somebody literally wants to marry you, and they're Emperor. They're Emperor. So you know they're in that divine masculine energy. But again, at the beginning of the reading, Spirit said we are healing this wounded, toxic, masculine energy. This Emperor is in this magician-like state, manifestation-like state. So that's Pisces. So we have Aries energy here. We have the Four of Wands, and we have the Magician here. And so the Magician is saying haters using words to work magic. Okay, haters reaping and wreak havoc that they created for you. So someone in this magician-like energy is reaping whatever they sowed in your life. And I don't like to go too far into that, but that's quite interesting that showed up. And so let me tell y'all something. You know, I see a lot of things, I sense a lot of things, I feel a lot of things, but I really don't want to focus so much on that because for a very long time, the boogeyman, the devil, the enemy outside of the self was a real focus of mine. And so on this channel, I understand what we think about, we become. So I want to really be very intentional about what I'm giving the energy to. Not that I want to ignore what shows up in the cards, you know what I'm saying, or what I may feel in my spirit is being led to say. But I just, you know, I see all of the old toxic cycles, but I know that if we continue to stay focused on the problem, we'll never move forward. You know what I'm saying, collective? So some of you guys could have the name Jim. The name Jim could be significant here. But you're growing gracefully in fashion. You're growing gracefully in fashion. Some of you guys could be in the rap industry. But, you know, the Holy Spirit is saying, be gentle with you. Be gentle with you. So I'm going to hit the bell 4 times before I go any further. I'm so thankful for the opportunity to share. Listen, I'm so thankful also with just all of the new subscribers that's joining the family here. Thank you to you. I want to say that there was someone in the comments the last time that I did the reading, and I think you were trying to say something about the cards, but going live is entirely different from when you're just doing the readings and you're recording them. So I couldn't really clearly see what you said, and I didn't see the comment up there anymore, and I'm new to it, so I'm trying to figure this all out. So be patient with me. I love you all. I'm always, always, always just, seeing you guys in a higher, like, vibrational state. I'm sending good energy your way. I'm actually just seeing you guys in a good space and just believing that you guys are walking into divine alignment with your purpose. So thank you guys for all of you all who have even left comments. It's so, needed when you're out here and you're doing these readings. So I want to thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart for all of the different comments, the feedback. I really appreciate it. So I'm going to hit this bell 4 times. We're going to breathe, meditate. Many of you guys might be 45 years old, 46 years old. You might have been seeing 443 here lately, but I'm going to hit the bell 4 times to cleanse the space. Many of you guys are realizing the knowledge and the peace from within. Many of you guys are realizing the peace and the knowledge from within, and you're moving into a place of expressing that in your energy and in your connections. Like, people are going to really begin to seek you out for your knowledge. They're going to seek you out for the peace that they feel in your energy, and they're going to want to know, what is it that you're doing? How is it that you're able to maintain and operate from a space of peace with all that's happening, in the earth? So get ready. Many opportunities are opening up for you. You could be in the fields of a teacher. You could be an engineer. You could be really, I saw many of you guys learning, becoming aware of knowledge that wasn't known to you before. So some of you guys may be making career changes and doing things that you never did before in the fields of science, engineering, but these are going to be opportunities for you to grow and develop. Many of you guys are starting new projects. Many of you guys are starting new projects to help those around you, and it's going to come with another level of freedom, change, adventure. Many of you guys are really moving into this expansion like energy. You're really inspired, and you're just going to be really, recognizing and observing, the anxious energy that you may carry, the restless energy that you may carry. You're really beginning to pay attention to the self. You're becoming aware of what is going on in your own energy, and it's quite amazing. So upgrades, that's 5 times. I'm not going to hit it anymore. In your mental and nervous system, and your central and nervous system, and in your respiratory system. Healing with issues with the skin. Some of you guys love sweet pink donuts with sprinkles on top of them. Many of you guys love sprinkled donuts, strawberry donuts, something with strawberry in it, strawberry cakes. Some of you guys could be a stockbroker, something about judges and presidents. You could be the president of a company. You could be learning that you have been the judge within yourself. Many of you guys could be an educator, and healer, possibly a doctor or a writer, or you could be just really tuning into these new gifts within the self. But you're definitely evaluating the ego-like energy within yourself. But I'm gonna pull some cards. So we have the Emperor here, Aries energy. We have The Four of Wands. So the Emperor showed up here in the reverse. Divine Masculine, you showed up here in the reverse. But we are healing this Divine Masculine energy, that wounded energy. But some emperors say he wants to, he likes to, he loves the way you taste, okay, collective. There's an emperor that want to really party with you. So they are really trying to manifest something. And it's somebody with a short attention span. Somebody who you might see as problematic, collective. It might be somebody that you see as problematic. But let's talk more about this Magician. So what is this Emperor manifesting, Spirit? He's planting a lot of seeds. What is this Emperor manifesting in the collective? Oh my goodness. The Lover's card showed up here, but I gotta pull this one again. So this Emperor, okay. Major Arcana, y'all. Major Arcana, y'all. The Lover's card showed up here with the Ace of Wands, honey. So let me tell you something. There's somebody that's in your energy that could possibly be an emperor, a boss-like figure that may have misaligned values. Y'all may not have the same values. And there's discord and trust issues between y'all. But then there's this passionate beginning. Like there's this passionate beginning, but this emperor is also trying to make a comeback. So, but how is he trying to make a comeback in this same type of energy? That don't make sense. And so you might see them as problematic, collective. You might see this emperor as problematic, or it could be it, because the energy is fluid. Remember, these readings are generals. But the energies are fluid, so somebody could either see you as excessively controlling, but they like celebrating with you, they like hanging out with you, but at the same time, they also see you as very intelligent, very willful, very resourceful, very creative. But somewhere along the line, you and this emperor, wow. So another 10-10, you might be seeing 10-10 here, but the 10 of Cups came out reverse. So you have a connection, and it could be a Pisces and a Aries, or because with the Magician here, that's Pisces energy. Or it could be a Emperor and a Gemini. I mean, it could be an Aries or a Gemini. But there is a connection where the values are misaligned, because the Lovers is another major arcana. So this is a big message, 2 major arcanas. So the values between you and this connection is misaligned, and this person still wants a passionate new beginning with you, collective, but y'all values don't align, and they're trying to change the outcome. But again, there's a disconnect with the 10 of Cups showing here. There's some type of discord. And the relationship feels inauthentic to somebody. Okay? But Spirit is saying let go of control, because there's going to be a pinnacle of success. And yeah, this person is really yearning for your love, because that's the gap band coming on. And so this person is really yearning for your love. Well, if this person is yearning for the love, but there is no connection, how can, what? Give us greater understanding about this pinnacle of success. Is their values are misaligned and there's no harmony. Someone is feeling disconnected, because the 10 of Cups showed up in reverse and the Lover's card showed up in reverse. So this person could love to cook or love your cooking. And then it's like, and then this person is like, they either you feel like they may say they're not hungry, or you may say you're not hungry, but then you'll ask for a bite of their food. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Gemini or a Pisces, or somebody with water placements, or you could be dealing with the Aries, or somebody that's like a boss-like figure. He definitely owns his own business. He has money and he's used to taking control, okay? Somebody could possibly have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy as well, because the Ten of Swords with its is showing up here. So somebody wants a new beginning and somebody wants to move on. And somebody feels like the connection is broken and imbalanced and inauthentic. And that there's a false sense of security with someone, and then, but there's this strong attraction y'all got going on. There's a strong chemistry there. This King of Cups like energy, so you could be dealing with a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces like energy. It could be, you know, somebody that's emotionally immature. But honey, y'all have a strong sexual connection, okay? But so this is the divine masculine, well, the King of Cups. So you could like wearing suits, he could like wearing bow ties. You could be a Caucasian, he could be a Caucasian, or he could be someone that's well dressed, very refined. Oh, you know what? Somebody could really be in the music industry, because I kept hearing guitar. Okay, y'all, this is crazy. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, y'all. So the Ten of Wands is here, the King of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. So you have 3 tens here. The King of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Emperor here. Wow. And the Six of Cups. So this is definitely somebody from the past. With the King of Pentacles here, this could be Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus energy. Okay, so the King of Pentacles showed up in the upright. And the Ten of Wands showed up in the upright as well. But the King of Cups showed up in the reverse. So somebody is very emotionally immature. You can feel like they're manipulative. And again, the energy is fluid. So this person could be divine, even though it's the King of Cups. It could be a feminine that's in a masculine, in her masculine energy, in the reverse, or it could be a masculine in his feminine energy in the reverse. But you have the King of Cups here, the King of Pentacles, and the Emperor here. So someone is very excessively controlling. They love celebrating with you. Someone is a creator, so they could be a content creator. You could be a creator. You could be in the arts. You can love playing roles, but this person is very resourceful. This person is very resourceful. And they definitely had to do something with creating. With the Ace of Wands, but honey, that Ace of Wands and this Lovers, this have a lot to do with, you know, somebody that loves, like, you know, that's really got the hots for you. So y'all can have a strong connection. And somebody wants to change the outcome, but somebody's definitely feeling disconnected. So there could be a family that is there's some type of family union dynamic that feels inauthentic. But something about a success, and it's something about a success. But so this King of Cups, whoever is this King of Cups is, that comes off as immature, emotionally and withdrawn, and emotionally unavailable, they're on the brink of collapse. They're over their limit with this Twin of Wands. That's like overburdened. That's fiery energy. That's Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries energy. So this divine energy is like overwhelmed, you know. So they know that they can't continue to move in this manipulating energy anymore. They are definitely going within and having to, but their focus is always on being the ultimate provider. But with the King of Pentacles, he's all about, you know, having a strong sense of self-worth, but he loves his flashy stuff. Honey, he loves to invest in things. And it's somebody that's from the past, so it could either be a past life connection or someone being very nostalgic. But this person is remembering the past. And somebody feels like it's not worth it. So somebody feels like this connection is not worth it. Somebody feels like this connection is not worth it. And it's somebody with the Magician here, Pisces, is saying that they want you to move closer to them. They want you to move closer to them. And it's somebody that's really definitely a trendsetter. So someone who's into that's an inventor. But they are going through some deep introspection, some shadow work they're having to do. But wow. So again, back to, so many of you divine masculines are learning to choose your battles. You may be seeing 999, you may be seeing 1010. But many of you guys with these 3 10s here, you're really going through these life cycles. You could be 30 years old. You could be 39 years old. Your birthday could be on the 10th. You could be born in the month of October. '96 could be significant here. You could have twins. You could have twins. Leave me a comment down below. I am the girl you can trust, Tarot, and I am doing a live read on the collective. Listen, collective, you guys are visionaries. You guys are trendsetters. You guys are stepping into these new upgrades, and it's going to come with travel. It's going to come with peace. Why? Because you are healing this wounded, masculine, toxic energy. You are saying goodbye to it. All right? You are saying goodbye to it. Let me pull this. These are cards. I just want to mess around just to shift the energy. It's quite different when you're going live, but I wanted to do something different here. So your name could be Taylor. You could like listen to Taylor Swift. You could like the movie Cruella. Selena could be significant. You may love the movie Selena. But you really are asking yourself, who am I? Who am I? You want to know what your contribution is to the world. Your name could be Justin, or you could have a J in your initials. You could love wearing pumps. You could love wearing clogs. You might love wearing mules or house slippers. You might love dancing. You may be taking up, learning how to do Zumba. You may like doing salsa. You might love dancing. You may be trying out different things or going to a ballet. You may really have a thing for sweet tooth, like truffle candy, caramel. Your name could be L or Frank. Nelson Mandela may be significant here. Nelson Mandela may be significant here. Somebody may say you look like Mr. Potato Head. You may look like Mr. Potato Head. Willy Wonka may be significant here. Willy Wonka may be significant here. Let me see what else you want to say to the collective about choosing their battles wisely. What's going on with them going to this world travel? Something about world travel, them being trendsetters. Give me some more energies on the collective spirit. Which card should we use? I feel like we need to use the archetype. How y'all doing? What's up, collective? What's going on? Birds of a feather flock together. Birds of feathers flock together. Okay. Something about birds of feathers flock together. So are you changing your circle, or are you like an eagle? Are you soaring so high you way above the crowd? You don't follow the crowd. You're setting your own standards. You're the trendsetter. You're the visionary. Some of y'all love y'all cappuccinos. Somebody said they love when you scream. I scream, you scream. When your screams turn them on. And ain't something about sprinkles. What did I say this? It was something. It's like something about sprinkles. Some of y'all love sprinkle donuts, okay? Some of y'all are addicted to y'all toffee, y'all vanilla, y'all praline, y'all sherbet ice cream, okay? Some of y'all, I was smelling the fish and grits earlier. Some of you guys are going back to, just doing things that really made you happy, that was in your childhood, your childlike moments, okay? Something happened significant, okay? Somewhere recently here around 6 o'clock, okay? Some of you guys are going to be going back to school. Some of you guys, or you may just really be digging into something that you have taken a real interest in, and you're going to be really studying. Virgo is significant here. Oh my God, King of Pentacles. But Virgo is significant here. Some of you guys love jelly, peanut butter and jelly. You love jelly. Some of you guys are eliminating milk from your diet. You're learning about things that keep your pineal gland decalcified. Some of you guys may be attending races with horses and going to the racetrack, or you may be visiting something dealing with maybe, I don't know, like jockeys or something with car racing. Challenger may be significant here. You may drive a Challenger, or you may be getting a Discovery Jeep, or you may drive a Discovery Jeep. Some of you guys may be relocating to Houston. Houston is significant here. Houston is significant here. Y'all pay attention to your forecasters in your area. Pay attention to, you know, your breathing and the weather. Something is going on interesting with the weather. But as manifestors, we want to be so intentional about when things are like happening in the earth realm with what's going on in our energy. We want to be, you know, really manifesting safety and, you know, just divine protection in the energy. But something is turning over. Something is turning over. You're learning, divine collective, to choose your battles wisely. Some of y'all are really becoming awakened to this overly emotional like energy, this manipulative like energy. So again, some of you guys could be in a connection where, you know, again, like the passion was heated, the passion was everything, but there is just something that is misaligned. Something about ancient Egypt, something about mummies and pharaohs. Cleopatra is significant here. But someone sees you as really genuine, collective. Someone sees you as really genuine. Someone sees you as really genuine. And again, you might like Willy Wonka. Steve Jobs is significant here. Steve Jobs is significant here. Let me see what these say. 2017 is significant here. Your name may be Christian. 2014 is significant here. The name Scarlet, or you may love the color red. Something about giraffes. You might have been seeing giraffes here lately. The letter W may be significant here. You may live in Washington or West Virginia or Wyoming. George is significant here. The name George is significant here. 1985 is significant here. So I'm going to pull from these archetype decks to see just what will they have to say to the collective about this problematic energy and these misaligned values, because the collective know that they're about to be going on these excursions. Y'all about to be getting these passport stamps. Many of you guys are going to be going to places like Rome and Greece and Italy and Monaco, and some of you guys may live in the Nevada area. I may pull up these cards. I like to keep them out just to kind of meditate more on the energies. But something is happening, and someone needs to let go of control and celebrate life. Someone needs to learn to let go of control. The divine collective, you guys are revisiting the past to heal a lot of issues from the past. So, cleanse these cards. Thank you again, collective. I am the girl you can trust, Tarot. Leave me a comment down below. Leave me a comment down below, collective. If you are enjoying this reading, Pisces energy is strong here. You guys are in that high priestess-like energy. So many of you guys are studying the hidden factors. Many of you guys are studying the hidden factors. Many of you guys are really taking on these leadership like roles as a visionary in your family, as a pioneer. You're the first to do something. Shut up, freak. Y'all, shut the front freaking door. Spirit, come on now. So I said that earlier too. I don't know if I said pioneer, but I know I said engineer earlier. But I had just said pioneer and this card came out. So someone, whoever this connects, some of you guys could have a connection with someone who has a passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. So you could be dealing with someone in this emperor-like energy. They're like the first to do it. They're the first to do it big. There's the shadow side of them. They could be very compulsive. They have a need to keep moving on. Okay. Okay, somebody, God, why are these cards coming out in reverse, man? All right, so somebody could be a writer, a poet, and so you have this unique way of expressing yourself. Doves can be significant here. You could wear glasses. You could have really, really thick hair. You see it, or you could have your hair dreaded up or something to that effect, or you could have really curly hair or coiled hair. You could be getting your hair in these like those really tight little cute curls. I don't know the name of it, but I just even see some of you guys where your hair is going to be growing. The hair follicles in your head is going to start to get some type of activation. Okay, but many of you guys may be with this child card here, magical. So again, somebody has a very childlike nature. But it came up in the reverse. So you could be really pessimistic. You could really be dealing with somebody here, whoever you're dealing with, because it's a King of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Emperor showed up in reverse, and the Magician here. So we got Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo energies, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energies, the Lovers with the Gemini energy, Major Arcana, the Emperor, Major Arcana, Aries energy, that's fire-like energy, and then we have the Wands, Swords, all over this reading. Wands energy, water. What energy do I not see here? And then we had a King of Pentacles, but I don't see any more Pentacles on here. So many of you guys could really be dealing with the shadow attributes of dealing with depression and pessimistic and the disbelief in miracles, believing that energy and action are not required for growth. So some of you guys may be really addressing what do you need to do to make a connection with this Lover's card showing up here. So somebody may have a childlike energy, don't feel like they have to take any action towards having this growth, because the Ten of Cups here is showing up in reverse. The Ten of Cups is showing up here in the reverse, but the Ten of Swords is in the reverse, but the Ten of Swords in reverse is actually good. So but it's saying they're making a comeback. So this person is trying to make a comeback, but they haven't taken any action in growing. So they're still childlike, like immature. And then they use their lyrical gifts in a negative or destructive way. So this could be someone that have a ability to do music. And I said that, y'all. I said something about I heard guitars. So somebody in the music industry that uses their gifts. So you could be in connection with someone that's in the industry, like I said earlier, the arts and entertainment industry, or this person could be a boss, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces like energy, but they could be an Emperor, honey. And they could be a writer, or they could be a musician. They want a connection with you, but they haven't done what it takes to grow. But they don't. Okay, Spirit. So how could the beginning of the energies come out like what I saw? If this is what's happening, let me turn these third cards around. I don't know what's going on, but somebody. I don't even. Come, Spirit. Give me more clarification. Okay, all these cards. It's throughout me. I gotta take it. All of them though. Okay, so oh wow, I gotta take it. Ooh. Okay, y'all. So this person could be struggling with addict behavior, but they're ooh. It flew out of my hand. So so whoever this is pushing this. They're confronting the addictive behavior. Oh wow, that's why it flew out of my hand. Spirit, you a trip. Oh my God, I just love you. Spirit, I just love you. Somebody, listen. So many of you guys could be connected with someone who had well, I said it in the beginning of the reading. So many of us are acknowledging that we all have programming of addictive behaviors. And so we're recognizing it and we're confronting it. So someone, whoever's in this energy, who's been in this childlike energy, is pushing their addictions to the side. They're moving it out of the way and you're alchemizing it. You could have the gift to move things with your hands. You could have energy in your hands, but you see him. He said, no more. I'm not playing. I got power. He said, I got power. And so many of you guys are recognizing that there's been somebody playing around in your energy, and it's vampire-like energy, or you could feel like whoever you were in this connection with was draining your life force, and they just vampire-like energy. And you could be very inspiring to that person. Wow, these cards, wow. So Spirit is saying, yes, this person sees you as their advocate. You inspire them. You inspire them. They see you as very compassionate, and you exercise your compassion. And so maybe you have compassion to deal with this person. Maybe you have compassion to deal with this person. But you're an advocate, or you could work as an advocate for people rights. You could be a diplomat. You could be into farming with this green here. You could be a social worker or a nurse or a caretaker. Shouts out to all of my people that are actually in the field of helping people. Strength out to you. You could work in the hotel and restaurant industry or interior decorating. You could be a healer. Some of you guys could be dealing with someone that's in the church. Some of these people that have this wounded, toxic energy that have to deal with it could be priests. You could, be helping to uplift and serving as a channel to uplift the spiritual energy in the global community. But some of these priests have violated the trust of the spiritual community and just dealing with this seducing like behavior as a spiritual role. And then the divine child showed up in the reverse. So many of you guys could have experienced some very trauma-like energies as a child. You could have felt like you didn't have the ability to defend yourself against negative forces. an inability to defend oneself against negative forces. So somebody could be in a connection with someone that feels like, you know, they're battling with some outside forces. With this vampire card here, and then the advocate card coming immediately after that. I should have put these cards like in order. But the pioneer card was the first card. And then you have God in reverse. So someone you could have been dealing with could be using power to control people. Or you could have noticed this within yourself and now you're dealing with it. But many of you guys are really dealing with it. These mindsets and programs that are even centered around our ideas of God and how we see God. So I'm going to read what this pioneer card is about, because it did come up in the upright, but the poet card came out in the reverse. And guess what, y'all? I opened it right up to the page. That's crazy. Spirit, you're so amazing. So pioneer. Pioneer is about the explorer, the settler, the pilgrim, the innovator. Like I said, the first to do it. So you guys could be dealing with someone who's an innovator, the first to do whatever they've done in their field. But the pioneer discovers and explores new territory, whether external or internal. They may initiate or innovative fashions, arts, music, or literature. So your person could be in the music, like I said, the fashion industry, the art industry, or the literature industry. And with the poet card here, and someone could be a networker as well. You could be a networker, a messenger, a herald, a courier, a journalist, or a communicator. So with the poet card showing up here in the reverse, the shadow poet turns gift for lyricism to negative effect, as in songs or poems written in support of evil causes. The shadow effect of the poet turns a gift for lyricism to negative effect, as in songs or poems written in support of evil causes. You don't have to be a published poet to have this as one of your 12 archetypes. Look for a lifelong need and ability to discover beauty in the people and things around you and express it in a way that helps others to see it too. So this person could be in the industry and, you know, just use their gift in a very destructive way. And this could be an emperor, again, in the music industry, Aries energy, Pisces energy, Gemini energy, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus like energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. And this person could have dealt with a lot of addictions, but they're magical. They just forgot. They're magical. So the shadow aspects of the magical child manifest as lack of faith in miracles and transformation. So this is a part of that wounded masculine energy that's being healed. This is a part of that wounded energy that's being healed, because you're recognizing that in this season, the only way you're going to experience what you want in this lifetime, you're going to have to manifest it. So you're going to have to get to we're all having to just really adopt a new set of programming. We all are really coming aware to the fact that we haven't we're on a bunch of programs and they're not our own. So the higher aspects of the child, the magical child, they see the potential for sacred beauty in all things. So you're going to start to, whoever your person is, or if this is an issue for you and you're healing the wounded masculine energy within yourself, you're going to start to see the beauty in everything. You're going to start to feel the love in everything. You're going to look at things. You're not going to be looking for something external to happen to bring you that excitement, that joy, that peace, that tranquility. You're going to be looking at just things that are just don't cost a thing, landscaping, gardens. You're going to really start to appreciate things that didn't really matter to you. You're going to find the beauty in even the most unhealthy, toxic situations that you've experienced. I too am literally, that's been part of my journey these last few years, like the last 10 years. I'm telling you, and I remember in 2014, it was like I was always a positive person, but then I realized all of these thoughts and ideas that were coming were not of my own. And so we're all are really recognizing how everything and everyone is vying for our attention. They're vying for our space. They're vying for our energy. And you're now really becoming aware when you tapping into this magical childlike energy to see the beauty in it, and yet take authority, take back your mind power, take back your control, take back your success, really understanding that you're the builder. You're the builder. You have to imagine, you have to see yourself, in the thing that you want to experience in your life. You could be a jeweler, you could be a hairdresser or a beautician. But you are moving into this space where you're embodying wisdom and courage in the face of difficult circumstances. So many of us, like I said in the title, we have had to overcome some stuff that almost took us out with that Ten of Swords like energy. Literally it was like, the death of a thing, the end of a thing. With these 10 tens here, 3 tens, you could have been dealing with something for the first 30 years of your life, and now you're moving into a new space, and you're really understanding that you really do create the life you want to live. You know that you don't just wish for something, but you know it. You know that it's bigger than just dreaming. You understand that you have to feel it, you have to sense it, you have to see it. It has to become real to the self for you to get what you want. And so then we have the added card here. So whoever your person is could have had some type of addictions. They could be addicted to working. They could be addicted to, with the Emperor here, he's always working. The Emperor, the King of Pentacles, he's always working. The King of Pentacles is very hard working. He could be a gambler, somebody that, like to gamble and that have been gambling with life and gambling in a very toxic cycle, and now they're coming out of it. So addiction is not just limited to drugs and alcohol. It's food, it could be sex, it's just so many things. But the added card talks about helping you to realize when any external force has more authority over your willpower than your inner spirit does. The added card is about helping you to recognize when any external force has more authority over your willpower than your inner spirit does. And so many of us are taking back that power. We're taking back our energy. We're taking back our, just our focus. And we're putting it on things that we intentionally want to create. And so your perseverance in breaking its hold empowers your psyche. And so that's what you're doing, collective, and healing this wounded light energy. You're taking your power back. You're persevering in breaking old habits. You're releasing the old habits. You're surrendering and releasing. And you're releasing this at the deepest root of you. You're releasing attachments. You're releasing old paradigms in your consciousness that's no longer serving you. And it's pulling you out of this addict behavior, and you're realizing that nothing has no control over you. No ambition, no charm, nothing superficial. It has no authority over you. Why? Because you're in that divine, healed, masculine energy, okay? The yang to your yin, okay? The will, okay? The will, the spirit of God, creation. You're imbalanced, okay? You're energetic and you're unified in your energy. And now, so for the advocate, you could be like a lawyer, like I said earlier. Oh my gosh. So some of you guys could be lawyers looking at my videos, and you could be a defense attorney, you could be a real estate attorney, you could be a criminal attorney, you could be a lobbyist or an environmentalist. But the advocate embodies a lifelong devotion to champion the rights of others and a passion to transform social injustices. So many of you guys are really going to be addressing a lot of social injustices. And you're going to be showing so many others how to transform this energy. You guys are dedicated to inspiring and empowering, groups of all sorts of causes. So the negative side of the shadow side of the advocate is it manifests in false or negative causes while seeking personal gain. So many of you guys could be really addressing this type of behavior, or your person could be addressing this type of behavior. But ask yourself how much of your life is dedicated to social causes and a willingness to take action. How much of your life? So somebody has really put their life on the line to advocating different causes. And it could be causes that are focused on children. It could be causes dealing with drug addictions. It could be causes that are dealing with animals, that causes for healing within the family unit, love and relationships. And then we have the priest here. So again, some of you guys could be dealing with someone that is a priest or in the spiritual community. Someone that's very crafty into shape-shifting and very much aware of it. Someone can see you as Prince Charming. You could be a priestess, a minister, a rabbi, or an evangelist, but you're defined by ritual or ordination. You have the official capacity to facilitate spiritual vows, commitments to divine authority. You serve as a spiritual channel of divine energy for others. You represent the teachings through personal example. And the shadow aspects of the priest manifest as the inability to live according to one's own teachings, especially in lapse of personal morality or using ordained authority to control people for gain. So you want to look for a lifetime of commitment to serving others by facilitating their spiritual rituals. So you have many that are really having to address how they violated the trust of the community. So you could be in connection with a person like this. And then again, this person may have a vampire-like energy. And this person, so some of these connections came with a lot of draining of your energy collective. So some of these connections, if they don't heal this energy, I don't see you going back to it. But with the God card here in reverse, that's quite interesting. So something about somebody using, control using power to control people. But let me see what this vampire card says here. So yes, you guys are also dealing with the judge, the victim, and the critic inside yourself. So the vampire mythically returns every evening to his source of life until there is no more to be had. Wow. Wow. Symbolic of the power dynamics that frequently drive male and female relationships, in which the male drains the power of the female for his own psychic survival, and the female submits, or vice versa. Ooh. Ooh, y'all. Yeah. Somebody likes to whistle. So somebody, whoever you've been dealing with, this connection, this connection came with a lot of draining cords, a lot of soul ties, but you're cutting the cord. They used to be able to trick you, but that trickster energy don't work anymore. But the shadow vampire forms psychic attachments to others out of a desire for approval and maintenance. Psychic attachments to others out of a desire for approval and maintenance. So many of you guys were in connections with, you know, people that needed your approval, or you needed their approval. You were psychically attached to that person out of the need for them to either maintain you some kind of way, or you maintain them, or they maintained you. And it was all out of the need of approval. Wow, that's interesting. And then you have the child card here in reverse. The divine child card here in reverse. Wow. So you have a redemptive mission. So the child card talks about God-like qualities, but in the reverse, it's like you. So many of you guys are recognizing that you're no longer. It's a choice to stay in this energy where you feel like you don't have the ability to defend yourself against negative forces. You're recognizing, oh my gosh. You're recognizing it. So ask whether you see life through the eyes of a benevolent, trusting God or goddess, or tend to respond to others with fear of being hurt, or with a desire to hurt others first. So this person, or you could have been releasing, or they could be, you guys either are transitioning or releasing, or still in this energy where you see life through the eyes of a benevolent, trusting God or goddess, or you tend to respond to others with fear of being hurt, or with a desire to hurt others first. Now, I could identify with this. For a long time, I realized that was an energy that I had to address. And it was because I had been hurt and betrayed in love and relationships, and it started from the home. It started from, a kid, and seeing people hurt each other and not understanding how I would, I'm an empath, so I would internalize. I could feel the things that people were feeling. So I automatically, with learning these programs and being programmed, because our environment programs us, right? So I automatically adopted that mindset to be fearful of love, or to be fearful of trusting people to love me. in a healthier way, you know? And so many of you guys could be becoming aware of this and recognizing that this is what is creating and manifesting unhealthy connections. And so, or your person could be operating from this space. But the God card is here. And beneath the God card, it talks about hero, the ultimate in male dominance. The ultimate in male dominance. So clearly, either divine feminine, you see the divine masculine, a lot of the divine masculine connections is that you've had as very childish, very controlling, very dominant. Depleting your energy. Maybe these have been the kind of relationships you've had. But the shadow god manifests as a dictator or a wow. So you might have seen your or divine masculine, even just the men in your life. You could have seen them as very dominant, and that's really how men are taught to be, very dominant, not to express their emotions. Yeah. Wow, but when a man's heart opens and the heart chakra is open to receive, wow, he becomes something entirely different. So collective, look for a lifelong sense of great power used either selfishly or selflessly. Selflessly or selfishly. Steve Jobs is very significant here. Steve Jobs is very significant here. Dunkin' Donuts. I don't know what about these donuts. Krispy Kreme donuts. Some of y'all need to stay off the donuts. Wow. So whoever is getting this reading, somebody is well up there and very well connected in the music industry, in the arts and entertainment industry. You could be a writer. You could be a producer. You could be an engineer. You could be a pioneer. You could be doing music in an entirely different way. You could offer people opportunities to grow and to develop. You help people start new projects. Or you're going to be connecting with people that, you know, can help you start your new projects. You're going to be connecting with people that can help you move and advance to these new levels. But some of you guys are connected to someone who's very original, very wise, and could possibly also be a humanitarian, but impulsive sometimes, very jealous and emotional. But we are coming up out of this energy, Lord. So let's see. I need something. This is good. We are coming out of the, oh Lord, y'all. Yeah, some of y'all really feel like somebody broke y'all heart. And I really feel like this person can really cook. So your masculine can cook, or you can cook. And y'all ain't gonna believe this, but this is somebody that is always in the studio. Something about the latest news on the street. And you guys are connected to somebody that's connected to some very important families. And some of y'all feel like whoever this is in these connections that you guys are with, like they broke your heart and you're like, you're nothing to me. Ooh, you're nothing to me. And it's the person you trust the least, or they trust you the least. It's something. And it says, who's the biggest flake? Ooh, and it's somebody that they're saying that if you were trapped like in a room, who would be the first person that everybody would eat? Okay, ooh, this is something different. This is different. Ugh. Why would ooh. So somebody might be into cannibalism. Again, this is a totally different deck. This is something about somebody who like making noises real loud during sex. Girl, okay. Ooh. What? Chicago. Oh my gosh, it was something about Chicago earlier. But it says the Midwestern energy. Who has the most Midwestern energy? So your person could live in the Midwest. Chicago, Pittsburgh, Detroit players in the house. Faith Evans is significant here. Somebody who is equally as fun when they're drunk or if they're sober. So this is somebody that's always fun. This is the person you wouldn't mind being in quarantine with. And then it's somebody who have a real hard personality to adjust to. So some of y'all feel like these people y'all are into. So this could either be a connection or a family unit because the Ten of Cups showed up here in the reverse. And then somebody just loves to be in your energy because it makes them happy. And then it's someone who is very secretive about their life. I know I am. Oh, I know I am, but I'm not from the Midwest. But when I'm close to you, I do open up. I'll be opening up with y'all. Don't I, collective? But you might be 28. Somebody love playing games on the phone, like gambling games. Somebody's having some erectile dysfunctional issues. Child. King of Cups might be having some type of issues. Somebody could have a restaurant business. And I don't know why, but somebody's doing something to buy blood or something. I don't know. And something dealing with specialty coffee or Starbucks. Okay, this is quite interesting. And then this is about somebody who has really expensive taste. And somebody say your energy is very intense. And Faith Evans, honey, the way you used to love them, honey, they can't get over it. Spirit, what other cards would you have me to pull before I close out this reading? What other cards would you have me to pull? Let me see about this Yin and Yang Oracle deck. What's up, collective? I am the girl you can trust, Tarot. Leave me a comment down below. I see you, God and goddesses. Y'all in that yin and the yang type of energy. Honey, y'all got that sweet now and now energy going on. Sweet things are being manifested all in your energy. Sweet and wonderful things are being manifested in your energy. Some of you guys are the president of your company. Some of you guys are artists, sculptors, real estate agents, astronomers, stockbrokers, accountants. Yes, and you love giving people opportunities in employment. Many of you guys are bosses. Many of you guys are really, really, really taking a look in the mirror. And you're addressing your ego, your egoic mind. Six of Wands energy, victory and success. you're addressing the vanity within the self, the pride, or you may feel like somebody is very prideful, always looking in the mirror, or you could be just checking your ego out. You know what I'm saying? What will you have to say to the collective in this overall energy with them traveling, getting these world? Oh, this. You see that? Okay. You see that? You see that, spirit? Some of you guys are going to be connecting with billionaires, senators. Yes, honey. Honey. Expansion. Some of you guys are really going up the ladder, up the financial ladder. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Some of you guys are really waking up to the miracle-like energy within yourself. And so you guys are really evaluating your belief systems, taking the mask off. You're having an awakening. So that's what I said about this masculine energy. No more low energy depleted. So whoever you was with, you know, these female, male-like energies where they was psychically attached to you and draining your energy, child, please, honey. I know all about that. I remember before I even knew about some cards, I'm like, what the heck is this going on? Why do I feel this person all in my energy? Listen, you better pay attention. Listen here. Don't let these folks be around here playing on your top. Do not allow them collective to be playing on your top. Don't be allowing these emperors to play on your top. Yeah, somebody that's a boss that like to bribe, extortion. Somebody that's a made man, honey, they operate in extortion. Somebody that they call a soldier. Somebody might be gay, but that's their business. They might be feeling real happy. Because no judgment here, but I'm just calling out. But somebody's about to be really cheerful, but gay could be happy. Somebody's really satisfied with your spirit. Something about airships, y'all. And I'm telling y'all, I had a vision years ago about the air. And so, guys, I don't really watch the news. I don't be wanting to come out too extra. But, you know, I know that I definitely, it's good to be aware of things. And so some things I just, when it comes to the earth and the planet, I just pick up things, you know, way beforehand. So I want to say to you guys too, I have always been very prophetic. So, I see things. I have a foresight, you know, and I remember seeing just the world where the air was so bad that we had to restructure everything. And so, you know, I really don't like to get into things that are like what the news is saying, and you know, it's good to be in the know, but personally, you know, I really am very, very protective of what I allow to come into my mind space, because I already pick up things psychically in my body. I feel things, I sense things, especially going on with the earth. You know what I'm saying? But it's so important for us to stay on beat with what we are receiving in. But again, I saw this, and so today I happen to check out the weather, and I look at on the weather app what the weather is like, and it was talking about the air and the breathing in the air. And I remember I said recently, and I had never seen that before. You know, I've never really done the research on global warming, but I remember seeing that and I'm like, okay, why is this happening right now? But I remember seeing the having that vision, you know. And so when I saw that today, I was like, wow, they were talking about just the air not being a certain way. And so, because every morning I go out and I like to get out in the sun and I take my dog for a walk or whatnot. But I intentionally get out in the sun and I go out and I pray and I meditate and stuff like that. And I state what I want. You know, I get in the place of accepting and receiving what it is that I'm believing for. And very intentional when I get out here there concerning you guys and just, you know, my life overall and just the people in my life and the things that I want to, that I'm manifesting on a different level in my life. But when I saw that, I was like, whoa. So, guys, you know, make sure you are definitely doing your breath work, you're meditating, you're stretching, you're getting your exercise in. Many of you guys are going to be connecting to farms. You're going to be connecting to farms. It's, you guys, shouts out to all the parents that are out here having to, you know, prepare for your children to get back in school. Many of you guys are really going to be adopting new ways for your children to learn as well. Many of you guys are going to be creating things that is entirely different, on a different way of really teaching your children, things that are really, really important. Something about the rising sun. Something, Osaka may be familiar, Osaka. Tokyo as well. Tokyo. Some of you guys may be purchasing an aquarium. And many of you guys may be getting new transportation. Possibly a new truck, a new airplane, a new helicopter. Somebody may be getting a G-Wagon. Some of you guys may be traveling to possibly, like I said, Rome, St. Louis, Sydney, Tokyo again, Atlanta, Beijing, Moscow, Paris, Berlin, Athens. Wow, y'all. Some of you guys may be a part of the Olympic Games. Some of you guys may be going to the Philippines or Alaska, Russia. Some of you guys, they may call you the Snow Queen. They may call you the Snow Queen. Somebody said, you glow, girl. You glow, girl. You stand out. Somebody said, let's lead together. Oh, somebody said, let's lead together. What happened to the music? Oh, y'all know that's a deep sleep. I didn't know it was 10:47. Oh my gosh, y'all. Anyways, this is the Girl You Can Trust Tarot. Leave me a comment down below. Somebody said something is missing without you. Some of you guys are weight training. Somebody say bling it on. Somebody about to bling you up, bling you out. Bling it on. Somebody say bling it on, boo. Bling it on, baby. Bling it on, baby. Bling it on, boo. Bling it on, boo. So somebody definitely feels like there's something about this harsh communication. Well, I want to close this reading out. What will you have to say, Yin and Yang Oracle deck? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. What will you have to say to the overall collective before we let this reading go? Something about a potluck, collective. Something about a potluck. Something about a potluck. Something about... So there's going to be a divine detour, a divine intervention, full of fortune card here. The fate, the destiny card, number 4 is significant here. So that's another major arcana. Somebody want to take care of you. Somebody's very protective, and it's something about, child, they like spying on you. Screenshots. They like spying on you. They looking at you through the phone. But I really want to give the collective something. What will you have me to say to them before I close out this reading? So what I see here, collective, some of you guys could be dealing with a divine masculine, or you could be healing this excessively controlling energy within yourself. And you're now celebrating the divine masculine and feminine energy within you, and you are recognizing that you are the resourceful creator in your own life. And you are now becoming an innovator and a poet, and you're using your gifts and talents in a very magical way. You're pushing back the addictions. You know, you're becoming more of an advocate for the things that are important to you. You're supporting different causes. You're recognizing those connections that were vampire-like energies within you. And you're no longer, staying in these type of connections. You're releasing that the victim-like mentality within yourself. You're letting it go. Yeah, the visionary. That's dope, y'all. I didn't even know I was going to pull these cards. It was the Queen of Wands that showed up initially. But you guys are visionaries. So with this Emperor light, and if somebody see you as angelic, you could love wearing the color mauve. You could have very long hair. You could be heavy-chested, heavy-breasted. You could possibly have Indian descent. Or you could have short braids. You could wear, have your hair dreaded. Or your person could be connected to someone who's Muslim-like or Islamic and loves wearing scarves or headpieces. Yes, honey. What will you have to say to the collective before we close out this reading? Please and thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you, Spirit. The music is on deep sleep. Why? Okay, go to the next song. Okay, somebody say, give me the night. And Spirit say, the more you wake up, it causes opposition to go bankrupt. They're getting payback. Justice and reparations are coming to you. Wake up. It's your birthright. You got the keys to your birthright, collective. You have the keys to your birthright. So you can't no longer be manipulated, divine feminine, by these divine masculines that's playing around in your energy with all of this manipulation. You're like, okay, I'm awake to it now. Your chakra system is being healed and cleansed in a harmonic way. Things may seem chaotic, but all things are working out for your good. Your chakra system is being healed and cleansed in a harmonic way. Things may seem chaotic, collected, but before it gets great, it may seem a little chaotic, but hold fast to what you're believing for because it's working for your good. Spirit say, be your own best advocate. Watch and see what happens. It's an elaborate season, collective. Be your own advocate. The advocate card is here. You're your own advocate, collective. You your own advocate. Be your own advocate. Be your own advocate. Watch and see what happens. It's an elaborate season. Pay attention to how you feel. Pay attention to how you feel. The signs. Stay alert. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities and the nonverbal cues and voice tones with those you interact with. Pay attention. And remember that a busy mind will always override your spirit. Get still and quiet in your mind. A busy mind will always override your spirit, collective. So get quiet, get still, meditate. Let me see if I got something funny. Excuse me, y'all. I need to look for the other cards. Some of y'all are going to be going to Disney World in Paris. Some of you guys are really focused on your time and how you want to plan and move and be very intentional. I guess I don't have those cards. I was looking for my rebellion card. Your name may be Robert, or you may know your person may be named Robert or Siegel. Gosh, I'm trying to see. Where are my cards at? I must be put them up. Oh, you know what? Y'all see how spoiled? I love y'all collective. I love you guys. I love you guys. Y'all see how spoiled? I love y'all. Y'all love y'all collect. Oh no. I need to put some more. I need to put some more. I need to put some more. Some more sage in there. Excuse me, collective. Where's my water? I love y'all. Until I get an office with a desk, I'm right here working on my island, you guys. I really want to, y'all gonna see what I'm about to be showing up in here. Y'all gonna be like, wait a minute, hold up, sis. What you got going on? Y'all gonna be like, what's going on? Listen, the girl you can trust, her little channel, her little, you know, it's a looking a little nice, a little luxurious, a little elaborate, okay? Yes. Why? Because y'all, I'm really being intentional about healing, man. This thing is real, okay? It's so real. But until when you guys see it, because it looks amazing, because there's no until. It has already happened in my mind. But when y'all see it, ooh, y'all gonna be like, she's a real manifester. A real manifester. Serial. So are you, collective. So are you, collective. Your name could be Steve or Mickey. Your name could be Steve or Mickey. What is these cards? Please and thank you. I really wanted my other cards. And I want something else too. So many of you guys are getting ready to have big paydays. Big paydays. Financial gains. Financial gains. Financial gains. Financial gains. Stockbroker. Financial gains. Financial gains. Your name could be Venus. They could call you Queen Bee. You could have been seeing bumblebees. Your name could be Sapphire. You could be getting your teeth done. Somebody say you sexy as a fox. You might like Red Fox, or you might have loved Red Fox, the comedian. Fred Sanford and Son. You could love the group The Whispers. What will you have to say to the collective? Somebody say that you've been real active online. What's going on? Somebody said you've been very active online. Somebody been watching you online and how active you've been. Somebody's been watching you, so you might be getting some messages into your DMs. Or your some of you guys are gonna be visiting the Eiffel Tower. You're gonna be visiting somebody in the Eiffel Tower. And you could live in the Paris or London area or District 5 area. District 15, 16. Something about the past. Something about Fashion Week. Something is happening in time. Something about you might like time capsules. What do you have to say to this? I wanted my funny cards. What do you have to say to the collective? Please and thank you. And I think I'm going to pull two cards from the Heal Yourself reading cards and the Cosmic Creature deck. Because I think the wisdom deck got a lot going on. So it's something about farms, y'all. So you could either live on a farm, or you could be watching me where you have a farm. You could live in the Mississippi area, the Alabama area, the South Carolina area. You could live in the canyons. You could live, like I said earlier, in Nevada. Y'all, this is dope. This is interesting. If you've been watching this video, man, I said something about the Nevada area earlier. You could be up in the canyons. You could live near a farm, and you could be a fortune teller. You could be a psychic, or you could be going to these areas. I don't know what this means, but there is something with your environment. There is something with your environment. And spirits say yes. And so be looking for, you might like sunflowers. You might like sunflowers, collective. You might like sunflowers. Where is that? Okay, there it goes. You might like sunflowers. You could have the letters and initials JT. You could like wearing masks. Somebody likes wearing masks to spy on you, honey. Somebody's spying on you, collective. For real. They spying on you. And you might have been lately having some challenges in your head with just different comforts of headaches. But with this prairie card here, and all this green, and I have been seeing the color green. Again, you may work in the field of an advocate. You could be a lawyer. You could be an engineer. You could be an accountant. You could be in construction. You could be a scientist. But there is going to be new opportunities in your environment. Lawyer, teacher, mechanic, construction worker, or if you own a construction company, or if you're an accountant, if you've been having any kind of issues, scientists, or you may have some new opportunities in these fields. Okay, so be open. Something is about to be revealed to you in your environment. You may live in the Nevada area. You may be relocating to the Nevada area. But something big is happening in your environment. Major influence is taking place. And so something deep and profound is happening in your environment. And something deep and profound is happening with your opportunities, because the the canyon card is talking about deep and profound or complex. So this opportunity that's going to be revealed is going to be deep and profound. I've been waiting. What's the name of this group? I've been waiting. I was trying to find them. The Kindred Soul Family. Some of y'all might like them, because there is a song that I like by them that I was trying to remember before. But Far Away, Kindred, the Family Soul group. So some of you guys are going far away from here. So you may be moving around mountains where you can see the stars at night. You want to be able to see the stars and the clouds. But you are getting ready to have a new opportunity. It's going to reveal. Wow, it's going to reveal something that was hidden, private, and undisclosed, but it's going to be deep. It's going to be profound. It may feel like it's a bit complex. You know what I'm saying? Fortune teller, you may be coming across something new, something that hasn't been heard before. Or fortune teller may tell you something new that resonate with you, that you need to step out into. Teacher, lawyer, mechanic, engineer, accountant, or scientist, or a construction worker, or if you own a construction company, you may be listening to a fortune teller, and they can remind you of somebody from your past, and they can tell you something in terms of something that's going to be an advantage, but it's going to resonate, because anybody that comes into your life that tells you something It should only confirm that which you already know. But it's going to be something that's going to bring in a blessing. You're going to receive and you're going to advance. So you're getting ready to advance in this very deep or profound. You're going to advance in this new blessing. God, that's so, oh, you're so amazing, Spirit. Y'all don't judge me. Because the title of the reading was about a visionary, a trendsetter, somebody who really, you know, went through some tough stuff. How it's getting ready to come with world travel. It's getting ready to come with upgrades and peace and tranquility. And it might be far away from your normal environment. Listen, somebody saying jump into a taxi cab and pack your bags. 1:15. You might have been seeing 1:15, 15 on the timer. But listen, he say pack your bags and get away fast. So somebody wants you to come up maybe in the canyons or in the mountains, boo. Boo, they say they want you to come up in the mountains because it's about to be a blessing. It's about to be a blessing, okay? Girl, you might get all kind of downloads up in the mountains. You might be moving to the mountains. You might be moving out. Oh my gosh. Okay, they messed up my video. Okay. Somebody, oh my goodness. That threw me up. I thought it was going to close on my video, my phone ringing. I forgot to put the thing on, do not disturb. But, oh my gosh, y'all. Fortune teller, psychic, somebody might tell you something that's deep and profound that's going to bless your socks off. You hear me? You hear me? And it's going to change your environment. It's going to change the landscape of your mind. Your mind is shifting and going and upgrading. Your mental and nervous system, your central and nervous system is upgrading. It's recalibrating. It's transforming, okay? Woo! All right. I don't know what this says. Aurora Borealis. So some of you guys are really like loving the colors blue and green. And y'all are like really out there in the stars and the clouds. Girl, y'all listen. The blessing Spirit say gonna be so unique, so limited, and so freaking rare. I'm done, Spirit. So y'all are manifesting these very unique, limited, rare blessings in your life, okay? And it's going to come with relocation. It's going to come with travel because the world card was the energy when I meditated in the beginning. Some of you guys may be named Caroline, Steve. Why am I picking this book up? Girl, I'm super excited about that. I am super excited. You're collective. Some of you guys may have the initials W, M. Your name may be Walter, John, Jack. You might love flowers, pink flowers, or you may need to get you some fresh flowers. You might love grapes. You may be creating some new athletic gear. You love oranges. You need to work with the color orange, your sacral chakra. You might be a bit shy and quiet. You're coming out of that indecisive-like energy. Some healing is taking place in your digestive system. Hey, 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 love valor. He say, what we have is much more than they can see. Hey, he say, y'all can't see. He said, y'all can't see this new beginning like I can. Hey, Spirit say, it's a rare, unique blessing, y'all. It's a rare, unique blessing, okay? He said he don't care what people say. He said, I have never been so much in love before. Ooh! Y'all are saying goodbye to the vampire energy, and it's gonna come in. It's gonna come in. Let me see what the tarot has to say before I close out this reading. Okay. With this unique, rare, deep, profound blessing that's coming your way, it's new fruit. It's new beginnings. You might love apples. You may be painting on a basil, the easel. I'm sorry. Somebody may call you yo-yo, or they might like saying the word yo. You might love old clocks. You may be seeing zebras. He said what we have is much more than they can see. Why is it going off? Come back. Hey, I don't care what people say. Somebody may be tapping into that, those multiple M's. Trendsetter, with your stylish, bossed up self. You about to be taking first class, private jet flights and everything. Okay, no, I didn't want to pull this one because I already pulled on this one. Your name could start, you could have the letters, initials B. You might be making your bucket list. Again, you might you might be getting some kind of truck, some kind of wagon. A Bentiaga. I didn't see this card right here. Because you alchemizing. Yes, you are alchemizing, collective. You are alchemizing. Okay, I'm going to close out the reading, Spirit. I'm going to close out the reading. What will you have for me to say to the Divine Collective? Virgo energy. So, yes, Virgo energy is here. The Two of Pentacles. So you're going through this like, man, the Temperance card, I didn't even see that, y'all. So y'all got ancestors and spirit guides around you. You're healing, Virgo. You're healing. You're balancing the yin and the yang like energies. What will you say, intuitive tarot deck, before I close out this reading? What will you say? Many of you guys are still up at night in your head. Many of you guys are releasing this energy, though. Many of you guys are releasing this energy. You need to pause at times and see yourself as if you are observing yourself. Pause at times, collective, and see yourself seeing as if you are observing yourself doing what it is that you want to do. Judgment. So you might be getting in contact with your Akashic records. Many of you guys are really addressing the judge within yourself, the judgment within you. And it's happening globally, man. Man, the Wheel of Fortune here. The Wheel of Fortune here. So you got the fixed signs, Scorpio, Pisces. Not Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, and Aquarius here. Another major, y'all, this is so major. This is so major, y'all. All these major arcanas at the end, it's your destiny. It's your destiny, and your ancestors are around you, and they are reassuring that this reparations and these blessings that's coming in, and this healing that's taking place with this Ace of Pentacles here, and this Justice, Libra energy, y'all are bringing in this new money, this bag, this new money, billionaire status, multi-billionaire status, trillionaire status. You guys are methodically manifesting real wealth. And you're checking out and examining this right and wrong programming. You're searching within the self now. And y'all have been planting a lot of seeds, and you're taking the leap of faith. Aries energy. So what will you say to the collective? I'm about to close out this reading. Divine Spirit, is there anything else? Okay, yes. So another major arcana. You guys are really addressing these addictions. You are really addressing these addictions. Oh, I was supposed to grab this card right here, I guess. Yeah, it's... So somebody with the initials L, F, the initials F, the initials L. Somebody could call you Flowers. I know I need to close out this reading. I love y'all so much. I do have something to do. It's late. Happy Tuesday to you guys. It is July 18th. It is 11:15 at night. And this was a live reading. I think this is about probably my 6th time going live. You guys might have been seeing 179, 11/22, 11. You could be born in November. Your birthday could be on the 22nd. Your birthday could be on the 8th, on the 4th, on the 9th. You could be a Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you are closing out some cycles. Sagittarius, you could be a police officer. You could be searching some facts about a case and something you've been researching and you've been kind of stuck on, but it's about to come to a close. There's some divine alignment taking place. Something in commerce. There's a lot of shockings and awakenings taking place. So you on the higher level collective, stay in the place to really be intentional about what's being manifested, because the overall focus of the collective that are definitely on that lower space are really focused on materialism, on money and position, greed, this militant type of energy. But something is being completed. There's a completion of old projects. So something is being completed so the new can come in. Yeah. Karmic cycles, closing them out. Karmic cycles, closing them out all around society. Wow, y'all. The Book of Wisdom. So you have the keys. You're going to have the keys to the Book of Wisdom. There's something you're closing out. You could be a police officer or a detective or a private detective. Or there could be something that you were waiting on, but you're getting ready to have some happiness and success and some fun. And somebody might be pregnant. So there's going to be some kind of good news. You're going to be giving birth to something. But again, y'all, listen. This reading was so dope, y'all. It was so amazing. Spirit just really showed out. Okay? Spirit really showed out with this reading. With this environment card. The prairie being the first card. Man, Spirit, you're so amazing. So you got opportunities. Opportunities being revealed. Opportunities are being revealed. And they're going to be so deep and profound. And this may come through a prophet, a reader, a psychic. Okay. And it could be somebody from the past or somebody that's very nostalgic, but they're considered a fortune teller. They're going to tell you about this blessing or confirm to you about this blessing that's coming in. With this prairie card here, they're going to be able to confirm to you this opportunity, this new opportunity. And some of you guys may be going to the canyons or the mountains. And it's going to be deep. It's going to be profound. So you may be coming up with something scientists. Oh, wow. How did I get way over there? It was. Yeah. Go ahead, give it to me. Listen, one of the cards, the higher self, so that was supposed to be for y'all. Please, this card, please and thank you, Spirit. Y'all got activations taking place. Y'all are tuning in to the self, to the higher self, as you guys are going. So some of you guys may be seeing a fortune teller up in the mountains or that maybe in the Nevada area. But somebody's giving you some deep, profound information, and it's going to confirm something, and it's going to come with a blessing, collective, an advantage, good luck. Finalize. Your name could be Aurora. Okay, your name could start with a B, Bob. Listen, my girl, she got a friend named Bob. She knows who I'm talking about. And every time I see the name, the initials B, I think of that person, Bob, and her saying Bob. She's such a freaking comedian. She needs her own channel. But listen, this advantage, these blessings, this good luck is coming in collective. Drum roll, please. It's coming in collective with a unique, limited, rare type of blessing. You understand me? It's going to be so unique. This new thing that y'all manifesting in y'all lives, because y'all the visionaries, y'all are the trendsetters, y'all are the innovators, the pioneers. You guys are manifesting something amazing, something that is so unique, so rare. Why? Because you're a visionary. You are the visionary, and you are writing the vision down and making it plain and coming into alignment with your higher self. You guys are activated now. I am the girl you can trust, Tarot. Leave me a comment down below. Y'all don't laugh at me about my hats. I be trying to get out here and be kind of like a little cute. I ain't been putting no makeup on and stuff, but y'all know my son recently transitioned, so I think I'm doing pretty all right. There's a lot of growth that I see within myself, and there's also still things that I see myself that I have evolved. So shouts out to you, collective. I love you guys. I pray that you guys are always tuning in with your star player, because that is where all the answers lie from within you. God is within you as you. So you have to remember to thank the God in you. You have unique, rare blessings on its way to you. So hold on. You know what I'm saying? Stand firm to what you're believing for. You guys are integrating in these blessings, and there is a timeline shift that's taking place. There is an awakening that's taking place, and it's gonna be so unique. It's gonna be so magical. It's gonna be so amazing. And this love thing that you and Boo gonna have, baby. Boo, bam, bam. It's coming with sunflowers and happiness and farm rides and all this amazing stuff that you guys are manifesting. Why? Somebody said because I was lucky. Anyways, I love y'all. Y'all know I'm doing too much, but that's just how it is, That is how it is with us water signs. We be going extra overboard. But I love you all. I hope that you guys are taking action towards whatever it is that you want. I love you all. I am the girl you can trust, Tarot. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that all button so that you can be notified the next time that I go live. I may just be doing your sign in particular. I love you all. I am the girl you can trust. I'm out.